is playing.
Well, Fletcher Lawyer is almost automatic at the free throw line. Has only missed one this season. And the Boilermakers have scored 6 straight points. Daniel Jacobsen in the game for Purdue. The 7'4" center didn't play much last night. Petty. And horseshoes off the rim. Watts in among the trees. Grabs a second effort. Atwell. You bet. Donovan Atwell's second early triple.
Good fake by Watts that time, too. Got the offensive board. Looked at Anderson on the right side. Instead threw it left to Atwell. Gave him plenty of time to get set.
Donovan Atwell, the last 3 seasons at UNC Greensboro, where he became one of the best and most accomplished three-point shooters in the country. Lawyer gives it up. C.J. Cox got a 3.
Yeah, you got to find him. A guy makes 1 or 2 shots, okay, fine, but then you got to take him off that spot. Don't allow him just to get so comfortable. You saw him do it last night. Once he gets going, he's a great shooter.
7 of Purdue's first 13, courtesy of C.J. Cox. Top in, finds Atwell on a sidestep. He launches and hits. Donovan Atwell with 3 early trays. Texas Tech keeping pace with Purdue. He's got that look in his eyes right now.
Yeah, much more focused than he was last night.
Donovan Atwell matching his point total from 6.5 points per game. Some of that was Zach Edey clogging up those low post minutes. Trey Kaufman-Renn up to 20 points per game last season, one of the most improved players in the country. And he's added rebounding to those scoring totals, the early returns this year.
Yeah, well, by moving to the 4, it frees him up to get more rebounds, because you know you're wrestling with those 5 minutes. It's hard to get your body off them, but being 4, he can overpower some of the shorter guys.
Petty hits the straightaway 3. The freshman connects from downtown early. Had 3 triples last night against Wake Forest.
A little unusual shot in the fact that he jumps so high before he releases it.
Ulmer Meyer, who's a sharpshooter himself, off the bench for Purdue with Jakari Harris, as Kaufman-Renn can't hit from the free throw line on that unorthodox push shot. J.T. Toppin dishes. Tyree Bryan out to Petty. And he missed this one off the back iron. Purdue wants to push. Some ridiculous offensive efficiency numbers early in the season for Matt Painter's club as Smith's free throw crawls out. Layup attempt crawls out.
Yeah, then the question becomes, if you think he's going to try to score going to his right, do you want that to happen, or do you try to make him?
Second night of a back-to-back for both of these teams. And you don't do this very often in college basketball outside of events this time of year in conference tournaments. Petty's open. Toppin has the putback.
And Toppin may have got away with the same thing on that end against Jacobsen. Kind of pushed him underneath the basket, or walked him underneath the basket.
20's on the board in this top 15 showdown. Jacobsen spoon feeds Fletcher Lawyer. And he got it. Fletcher Lawyer led Purdue with 20 points last night against Memphis. That's his first field goal of this game. Toppin across the floor. Atwell works it to Petty. Finds its way back to Toppin. The double comes again. Atwell lets it fly. His first miss off the back rim. And Benter able to save it in bounds for Purdue.
Purdue doing an excellent job rotating out of that double team in the low post.
Meyer. Book it. Five points off the bench for the freshman from Israel.
Had only been shooting 38% coming in this game, but knocking him down with a lot of confidence tonight.
Toppin's missed all 3 from back there.
Still in.
Oh, it may have hit Benter's leg on the way back down.
Yeah.
Graham McCaslin electing not to challenge. Lawyer has it knocked away. Atwell to steal. He'll let it fly. And missed his last two after connecting on his first three. Braden Smith skips it. Lawyer. Trey Kaufman-Renn, a second chance for the Boilermakers. C.J. Cox. Timer dwindles to single digits. Kaufman-Renn as putting the finishing touches on the 2025 Baha Mar Hoops Bahamas Championship. Anderson. It bounces in. A shooter's touch.
Yeah. He's got a good touch. Got a good shot. Purdue gets the ball to a side. They like to keep it over there, but Anderson did a good job of bringing back to the middle and set that high pick.
77 trays for Christian Anderson as a true freshman last season. Under Texas Tech, they were so close to a Final Four. Florida came storming back in the Elite Eight game, and the rest was history. Braden Smith thanks the basketball heavens as he finally connects from the outside in Nassau.
Both hands to his head, kind of like, finally I made a shot.
2 for 14 last night and 1 for 6 from the perimeter. 5 points in the first half for Braden Smith. Purdue has opened a 6-point lead. Anderson feeling it, missed this one off the front rim. It's taken by C.J. Cox. Smith across the floor. Lawyer feeds Jacobsen. Backing in a Quintook, and he scores.
I think Jacobsen's going to be a real plus for this Boilermaker team. You know, he was injured a lot last year, didn't play as much, but he's healthy now, getting a little bit stronger. A real good backup in the post.
Anderson zigzags, fades, fires, then missed it. Smith with a head of steam. C.J. Cox, sidestep three. Book it. Timeout, Texas Tech. Purdue has grown the lead to 11. Jacobsen is a capable three-point shooter if he does post up from the outside. And how does Texas Tech respond after getting blitzed here? 14-3 for Purdue the last 4 minutes. And J.T. And the final 50 seconds of the first half, Purdue a very strong close to the opening 20. Well, 5 minutes left of the first half. I was about to say, man, it didn't feel like it, but you never know. I mean, we've done a bunch of games here the last 2 nights. All right, the double comes on Trey Kaufman-Renn. Across the floor, he finds Cox. A bounce pass to Jacobsen. 2 to shoot. Lawyer, step back, on the money. Fletcher Lawyer drills the 3, and it's 11 straight for Purdue.
Yeah, those hurt, too, when you've done a good job defensively in the rotations. Scott clock gets down to 2, and he knocks one down.
Anderson across the floor. Petty's open. Can't hit. And J.T. Toppin whistled for an over-the-back foul. They have frustrated J.T. Toppin the first 16 minutes of this game.
But Texas Tech had done a real good job. Shot clock was down at 1 there, you see, when the ball was in the air. Fletcher Lawyer liked the shot.
Lawyer got another one. A three-point marksman, well over 200 in his Purdue career. And the Boilermakers have stretched it to 17 with a 14-0 run. Anderson flips it. Petty into the paint. Nothing coming easy on this end for Texas Tech. And they throw it away.
Starters or reserves, they're very capable of going on these types of runs. They're a physical team, too.
Juan Watts handles Trey Kaufman-Renn inside, and he scores over the top of him. 8 first-half points for Trey Kaufman-Renn. And it's 16 straight for Purdue to grow the lead to 19.
It's a really unusual shot, but I mean, it is very effective.
Texas Tech is all out of sorts on that end.
Kaufman-Renn gets in the low post. That right arm kind of extends, which Watts is kind of in a bind there because he's so strong backing him down. But the ball and the rotation on the ball doesn't have much spin, and so but it's still real soft when it hits up there on the rim.
Fan favorite, Trey Kaufman-Renn draws two. It's tapped in the air and taken by Texas Tech. Just the fourth Purdue turnover of the first half.
And there you saw the adjustment. Tech went to a double team. A little delayed getting there, but they did double, force the turnover.
Final 2.5 minutes of the opening 20. Baja Mar Hoops championship in a reach.
They're kind of gone unnoticed because he's got some other teammates playing with maybe just a touch better, but he's been a great supporting teammate.
Sure has. 18 points last night for C.J. Cox. Has poured in 10 in 21 minutes in this game. Texas Tech still hasn't scored in the second half. Top in, cleans it up. Finally, some points for the Red Raiders.
And they finally went inside with the basketball. They've been relying so much on the three-pointer, the perimeter shooting, which wasn't falling.
Lawyer throws it away. Anderson open. Top in. 4 straight. And
to give them that opportunity every time to get the defense set. You want to try to score some. We saw it last night with McDaniel pushing the ball and beating the defense down and getting some easy baskets.
Jacobsen sets the screen for Braden Smith. Up top. Down to 5 to shoot. Jakari Harris pulls the trigger. And missed it off the back rim. Leon Horner seeing his first action here in the second half. With the rebound for Texas Tech. Toppin drives. And draws.
You'd rather go against him on defense than you would Kaufman-Renn.
Grant McCaslin a little perplexed at how Purdue has blitzed his basketball team tonight. Meyer feeds Jacobsen.
Oh.
And the 64. Grant McCaslin is a 13 seed at North Texas. Upended Matt Painter and Purdue in overtime in the round of 64. And we're talking to Grant a couple of days ago. He doesn't like matching up with Matt Painter, not just because he has a good basketball team, but they're good friends. They go back to Grant's days as a junior college head coach in the early 2000s when he would often recommend his players take a chance on Matt Painter's Purdue program as he was growing it up in West Lafayette.
Yeah, it didn't mind us so much during the season, but tournament time, because it's such a big deal to make the tournament, and then you go against one of your friends, and it's really difficult.
Anderson deals. Gets it back from Petty. Toppin with a tough spin and couldn't hit the hook shot over the 7-4 center. JT Toppin just 4 of 11 from the field tonight. And that rolls on through for Braden Smith. 10 points for the All-American point guard. Boilers grow the lead back to 30. They've led by as many as 31 tonight. And have been in firm control of this game since the final 5 minutes of the first half. And one for Leon. One of the 6 returners Grant McCaslin brought back from an Elite 8 team a season ago. Texas Tech added 8 newcomers, 5 transfers, 3 freshmen. Benter lost it. Harris recovers. Eyes on the basket, falling away, and he missed everything. Petty on a bounce. Toppin comfortable from out there and puts it in.
One thing for Tech, you know, no matter how the outcome, obviously it looks like they're probably not going to make a comeback, but it's really is going to make them a better team because now they've got a standard to go against. Every day in practice, they can compare it to how Purdue played.
Old school Bahamas Flamingo Trophy. Boiler Nation loves them some Oscar Clough. This three from Petty. Offensive rebound, JT Toppin. And Anderson left the three-pointer short. Freshman. We'll see some time here late. A couple more for Overmeyer.
Bonus for Matt Painter in practice having this much depth. I mean, your scrimmages and practice sessions are very competitive.
Matt Painter feels like this is his deepest team in his 21 seasons at his alma mater, on the cusp of his 502nd career win as he closes in on Gene Keaty's all-time Purdue wins record. Daniel Jacobsen, the 7'4" big man. We told you he's capable from out there, and he fills it up.
And so you see this Purdue team, and if you're an opposing coach, what do you have to do to at least be competitive and beat this team? Well, Memphis was a pretty athletic team, and they had a good length. They just weren't strong enough because of the bulk inside of Purdue. So if you somehow can be bulky but also athletic and long, guard play is going to be important, but you got to be a physical team. I think that's the most important thing, this Purdue team, because of their depth in the post. With Kaufman, Wren, as well as Clough. Jacobsen coming in off the bench.
This is Nolan Groves. And Jacobsen clears it away. 2.5 to play. You know the Big Ten's loaded. There will be plenty of tests, both at home and on the road. But so far here in the month of November, Purdue is up there eye test wise with some of the best we've seen in college basketball. Obviously Arizona, they've got the marquee wins early in the season, but tough to argue with some of the, you talk about all the other stuff they have here.
Yep. BD Global does a great job, all the different sporting events. People very friendly to work it. They work hard, long hours, and never complain. At least not to us.
Wait until we get off the air. Jacobsen tried to save it in. It'll stay with Texas Tech. Red Raiders will have to dust themselves off after splitting the 2 games here in Nassau. Did pick up a nice resume win over Wake Forest tomorrow. Big 12 is loaded with resume games. Texas Tech won't be short in opportunities when it's all said and done. Red Raiders will be idle until Sunday the 30th following this contest. Jack Lusk is also in for Purdue. Bamboye. It bounces off, and Jacobsen saves it in. So Jace Rayle, he's a fan favorite.
Kokomo, Indiana. About 15, 20 miles from my hometown.
Aaron Fine. You know, these Boiler fans want to erupt for the walk-ons to add to this point total. Horner on a baseline drive. They'll count it.
Where he set his feet.
.30-point lead for Purdue as we close in on the final minute here. Boilers, who were tested yesterday against Memphis, Really took control of this game shy of halftime tonight and never looked back. Jacobsen scores.
Thanks, coach.
Lob it up. Jacobsen puts the cherry on top for Purdue.
Lob it up and hammer it down. Boilers like to say, boiler up, hammer down.
Jacobsen adds a block. Fine on the run out. Fouled hard by Grubb. What this team can be when Braden Smith is scoring a bunch. But they simply don't need it with this group.
They don't really ask him to. I mean, if he's open, he's capable of scoring. But, you know, they've got other outlets for the scoring. He's just more control the tempo of the game, get everybody in the right position, and set the tone with his toughness. And, you know, you can see from